ICE has not been responding to our request for some answers. Do they need to be responsive to your request for answers?
I think Mayor Silvestrini is entitled to have some answers from him for his purposes and for his community.
Brian Schnees on the live desk for us right now. We want to start with Brian Will, who set out to get some answers today. So Brian, what has ICE said regarding what's happening in the Valley?
Yeah, after no word from ICE on many of our requests, I set out to get answers from them today, and it took me all the way here to their field office in the West Valley. The presence of ICE agents raises a lot of questions, so I headed to the source to talk to ICE directly. I started by sending an email to ICE's national media line, where at 7 this morning, I got a response saying they've received my request. Then I reached out to the local field office in West Valley City, where an automated response told me they are committed to a transparent process and resolving concerns as promptly as possible. After that, I reached out to Utah Senators Mike Lee and John Curtis and Governor Spencer Cox. I wanted to get their take on ICE operations and if they are concerned about transparency. I sent the following 3 questions. Will ICE be transparent in telling the public what is going on in local communities, specifically letting city leaders and law enforcement know about any operations in their area? And what steps is the government and ICE taking to balance enforcement of federal immigration laws with protecting the rights and safety of residents? After not hearing back, I started making calls. And more calls. Okay, that was their Salt Lake line. Rings once and just stays open. After numerous attempts, I drove to their Salt Lake City field office, hoping to get some answers. I'm looking to speak to someone from ICE. Is anybody there for ICE? The guard told me he doesn't work for ICE, but ICE is in the building. I was told I would have to go through a phone number to get a hold of them. That phone was never picked up. Now, despite spending the last hours sending emails, calls, and even appearing in person and trying to get them on social media, still no response from ICE at this hour. Reporting live in the West Valley, Brian Will, KUTV 2 News.